Victory is ours this day. No puny dwarf can stop Grimgor. So we've won this one. It was a toughie. It wasn't easy. I thought we were going to lose a couple of times, but we managed to pull it out of the bag. Whoa, Grimgor got 226 kills. What a beast. Night Goblins got 75 kills. What the Jesus? Is there something I don't know about Night Goblins? 75, that's better than most of my... Jesus. Alright, well I'm going to have to use them more often. Maybe their poison attacks are the way forward against dwarves. Didn't think of that actually. We've got an obsidian trinket, which is going to be a nice little piece for Grimgor. Going to make him a little bit more powerful. So, Karak 8 Peaks is ours, and we're besieging Karak Azul, and this army needs to replenish. There appears to be a Karak Azul army on the way. It's quite big, and Grimgor isn't quite replenished. I'm getting some trolls in his army though. So I've sent one of my smaller armies down to reinforce Grimgor, should he need it.
Yes, boss.
I'm going to try and see if I can do anything to the army with my hero. Other than that, we should soon have Karak Azul, because my Wa is attacking that. And Mount Squighorn here. I feel the need to reinforce this, because it doesn't have a massive garrison. But if you can see in the distance, you can see someone being besieged in Mount Gumbad over there. So I'm going to try and make this place a little bit stronger, so that if someone does come down here, I'll be a little bit more ready and I can fend them off a bit better at Mount Squighorn. It's probably the Chaos Warriors, in all honesty. I really need to upgrade that to get Black Orcs. Once I get Black Orcs, I'll be destroying everything. Don't really have a ton of money for that at the moment. No need to do that just yet.
Fine.
His army can't recruit anything, so I've been trying to get trolls in most of my armies, because they tend to do quite well against dwarven types. Nothing left to do. So let's skip the turn, see what happens. Oh, looks like we just took Karak Azul. Alright. Oh, that army's gone. Oh, top knots. What do they want? Surely not war. They want me to join war against Barak Var. No, I won't be doing that just yet. Thanks a lot. Public order. Definitely don't want any minus public order. I'd rather pay a little bit of money. Okay, so we're looking okay. That Karak Azul army is now here. Maybe they're going around the other way. My War's still okay though. In pretty good condition. They should be able to fend off. I'm going to set a war target on it. I don't really care too much if the War actually beats that army, but if it damages it a lot and brings them down, I can finish them off with one of my main armies, so it's all good. Let's start to build some ting. What should we build? I do need to build a Goblin Tinkerer bench actually, because I'm running out of things to research, so I really need that. I need the workshop actually to make research stuff. We'll do that. Ah, down goes my Wa. Who defeated them? They're a pretty big army. It must have been that army, that dwarven army that was coming up. Grimgor's got some shrooms though, so he'll be happy. Mount Gunbad is still being besieged by the looks of it. Let's see who was... Uh-oh. That'll be these two armies then. Where did the other one come from? Jeez. How are they both in such good condition? Surely if they just fought my Wa, they'd have a few more deaths than that. Well, this looks quite formidable. We're going to have to try and deal with this. I've got quite a good army at Karak Azul. I'm not sure how much of a garrison they have yet. I might have to send Grimgor over, but he does only have one turn till he gets his trolls. Do I cancel the trolls and move now, or wait for the trolls and then go? It might be too late by then. The garrison at Karak Azul is a meager 8. I think I'm going to have to move him. I'm going to have to cancel these trolls and move up to try and help Karak Azul, because I don't want to lose it, because I just took it. And if I can deal with these armies, that should give me quite a big opportunity to counter-attack them and push down a bit further, perhaps. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, Grimgor. Maybe we can go under the underways. Is that quicker? Not really. We'll force march it up here. They shouldn't be able to attack me up here, even if I'm on force march. I should be able to retreat, even if they do. We'll get a little bit of replenishment there as well. We just have to hope they don't attack Karak Azul this turn. Grimgor's got a skill point. I'm going to put it in Savages. That'll give us a little bit more melee strength to our army. Always going to be helpful. Let's see what happens. Oh, they didn't seem to attack. Well, they haven't attacked Karak Azul at least. Oh, they're besieging it. Of course. Silly me. Yep, not going to do that. Let's see what's going down. Oh, okay, only one army is actually attacking. The other one doesn't even seem to be reinforcing. Which means I can scare the other one off, hopefully. Let us see. I imagine they'll run away. They'd be pretty silly if they don't. Yep. But he has retreated next to the other army, so I still can't push an attack on one of them. I'm going to stay here, though. I'm not going to push on them because I can get the advantage of having my garrison reinforced if I stay here. So I'll let them come to us if they want to. They are raiding, but it's a negligible amount. Maybe worth actually starting to upgrade Karak 8 peaks a little bit to make it a bit harder to break, because these 2 points, I've got 2 major cities as kind of my defensive strategic points at the moment, so if I strengthen them up, it'll give me a good kind of hold to work from. I think it would be wise to give them the defense at Karak 8 peaks. Then they'll have more units and more garrison to defend with. Okay, I think we're about ready. Actually, let's check the northern areas of my territory. See if I need anything. What could we build? Beast layers. Minus 20% recruitment costs and experience. 4 grand. Definitely don't really have the money for that at the moment. We won't do that. Okay, let's do it. So if these Karak Azul armies do decide to come at me, then I think I should be able to take them. Oh, they are going to. It's on. 2 armies on 3. Oh, shizzle. They've got mostly skirmishers by the looks of it. In this little army anyway. Let's check the other one. Oh, this one's mostly melee. A lot of miners though, who are the easiest of dwarven troops, but still not exactly easy. And as for my armies, they're still a bit depleted. Oh, very depleted in the garrison. But the other 2 armies are pretty much there, so we're going to have a crack. It's a large army battle, so this is going to be humongous. And large army battles are generally very hard to control because there's so much going on. And you have to try and manage it all, but we'll have a go. We'll try not to pause it. Try not to pause it. I prefer not to pause. Kind of breaks the momentum of things, I think. Right then, so we've got our main army here. Reinforcements coming in on our right. Enemy reinforcements coming from behind. Okay. That should probably be their larger army, I think, as well, actually. I think their smaller army was the main army, so that would be the one opposite us. So I think I'm going to want to try and avoid that large army straight away. If I can perhaps get into the smaller army and take them out or do a good bit of damage to them before they join up with the large army, that will also be advantageous. Okay, just setting up in a very basic formation. Going to move up, try to get into this smaller army if I can. I think it's a good idea. They have a lot of ranged, is my only concern. And of course I want to minimise my ranged casualties from all these quarrelers and thunderers and whatnot. I'll move up though, see if we can do a bit of damage to them. My reinforcements have arrived. Got some big uns in there, although they're a bit depleted. Should hopefully be enough. Let's line them up along here. Make me some sort of strange angled formation. See if we can get some missiles off on these guys before they run away. I'm going to send my cavalry over. Maybe I can get them into these grudge throwers. Try to get rid of them if they get left behind from the main army. But at the same time, I do not want to risk losing too many boar boys, because they're going to be pretty useful in this, considering the dwarves have no cavalry. So moving everyone up. I've got a shaman as well. He could be handy. Looks like they're very slowly making their way over to form up. I think we have the numbers advantage. I'm pretty sure we do. But they have the toughness. Everyone's got tons of armor advantage, so it evens out. Don't think we're going to reach them. We're going to catch them before they arrive with the rest of their army. Looks like the grudge throwers are getting left behind though, so we're going to try and take them instead, I think. We're not going to catch those quarrelers and such. Let's deal with this lot. My army should hopefully be in formation soon. Nearly there, nearly there. I've got to keep an eye on their ranged units. I don't want them to turn around and start shooting at my boar boys, so we'll keep an eye on them. It looks like they might be... No, they're still moving. They're still moving. Getting into the grudge throwers now with arrows and boars. Okay, good. That'll be a little victory for us if we can get rid of those. They're still moving though. Of course, they're still quite heavily armoured, even for a grudge. Oh no, they've only got 40 armour actually. That's good. We're routing one. The other ones are coming over, so they're going to get a piece of the action. Mistake! Boar boy should cut them down. And then it's going to be on. I'm not sure about this formation. I might have to start moving some of it round. It doesn't really make sense to have one facing this way now that there's no army over there. We have some goblin spearmen though. And some goblin night warriors. We're going to take them out front. They can be the kamikaze units of sorts. We have routed the grudge throwers. One permanently and two are all but depleted in life. Good. That's a small victory. A useful victory though. It's going to save us a lot of lives. Oh, their quarrelers are starting to fight. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. We've done enough. Even if they go back to their grudge throwers, they're not going to have enough men to do tons, so it's all good. I got my Doom Diver as well. He's been firing on some stuff. Taking a few heads off. Getting firing around the middle of their army, then they can't really miss. Oh, it seems they have another grudge thrower with their reinforcing army. Perhaps I can get my boar boys over there to deal with that one. Let's try and get them around the back. Get rid of all the grudge throwers if we can. Let's start to move these boys up somewhere else. Line them up there instead. These guys, they can be the initial attack force because they're deadly and goblin-y. And then my sort of main line can move in. I don't really have too much to think about in terms of matchups with this because most of my attacking units are just orc boys. Got a couple of big ones of course, but they're a bit depleted. We can start to get this lot round. Attacking whoever they can. Let's get into that grudge thrower. Missiles, let's make use of them. Start firing on their missiles. Got some missiles here. Shaman, come up. Black Orc's gonna need you and Biggins and Grimgor. Get up there. It's killing time. Just gonna fire on their ranged as much as possible, even though it's not gonna do a ton of damage because they're also frickin' armoured. And I think my boar boys are gonna be more use charging into the back of some of these missiles. If we can get these missiles to stop firing. Look how many missiles are coming away from them. So many missiles. Far too much. Let's try and use some spells and stuff. Just need to disrupt those missiles while my boys do the killing. Look at them all. There's just blankets of them. Blankets of missiles and arrows and frickin' quarrelers everywhere. Let's get Grimgor and the Black Orcs in there. They'll be the ones doing the brunt of the killing. Let's get the boar boys doing something. Let's just smash into all these ranged units as much as we can. Have I got any more? I've got more over here. They're wolf riders. And some boar boys. Got some unused melee troops there. Some more wolf riders. So all I'm going to do is charge all of my ranged units, all of my cavalry units into their ranged units just to disrupt them. I'm not even really going to try and kill them. Just going to bounce my cavalry from skirmisher unit to skirmisher unit just to stop them firing as much as possible. So I'm taking fire here all over the gaff. Let's get into them, finish them off. Archers, why aren't you doing anything? Move up. Get back to the fight, you lot. Okay. Try and get a boar boy charge on some of this infantry as well. I've got far too much blobbed up here. I need to get this out. Skirmishers, move up, damn it. Just taking fire like fools. Okay, let's get these wolf riders in. I'm really going to break this left side, probably, because I've got so many forces over there, but still so many missiles. Look at all those quarreler units. Need to get into them quick time. Let's get around. Try and get through the middle if we can. We're starting to surround them now. which is what I think I should have aimed to do in the first place, given my numbers. I should have brought some of these units out wider. I could have got right round into these quarrelers. The skirmishers are actually more of my fear than the melee troops are, because the skirmishers can fight as well, so they kind of double up, and they can kill off my boys before they even get to the fight, which means my boys aren't going to get any kills. So we need to try and get rid of as many skirmishers as we can, as quickly as we can, or just keep them busy while we destroy all the infantry. Oh, I've got a big group over here. Looks like we've broken the right side completely. We are in. Let's smash into these as much as we can. Charge, boys, charge! Get some flanking on the go as well. Okay, we're looking good. I think we're looking good. A lot of their units are wavering or have routed. So we're looking good at this point. I don't have too much routing going on myself. I've only got one unit at the moment that seems to be running away. Make that 2. Make that 4. It's alright though. It's alright. It's alright. I think we got enough. It's gonna be okay. We need to find their general actually. If we can get rid of their general, obviously, that's gonna spell game over. Not sure where he is. Got my shaman here. Let's get him into the fight. He can do a bit of melee death. Got Grimgor by his side. And we're pretty much in the cleanup sort of phase now. We've scared off most of the units. We've just got to chase them off or kill them off or finish off the ones that are still standing. A grudge throw has come back. Actually, I never went after that top grudge throw, did I? Jats. Well, there's their general. Let's try and get Grimgor over there. And he should be able to deal with that Dwarven chief. Dwarven general. Dwarven lord. I still call things a general, as I think many Total War players do, as that's what you call them in Attila and Rome. Let's have a little close-up. Sorry I haven't had many close-ups in this battle. I've had a bit too much to manage to be able to take the time to zoom in. But it is looking like we're going to be victorious. Just need to get rid of all these routing skirmishers. And I think we'll be there. And we need to get rid of the general, who Grimgor seems to now be fighting in a mano a mano. Let's try and give Grimgor a buff while he's fighting. Where's he gone? Where's he? There. Why is he over there? What are you doing over there, you bumberclaw? I don't think I told you to do that, did I? Oh well. General is routing now. Grimgor can hopefully smash his chops off. Oh, nice charge. Just watch. Still waiting to be buffed. He's trying to run. He's permanently routed. He hasn't got much life though. Let's make Grimgor finish him off. Come on, Grimgor. We've won. But not till this general is slain. Oh, he sliced him in the back. Is that it? Is he done? He's looking done. He's done. He is not coming home for Dwarven Christmas. Grimgor stands over another victim. Anyway, we've obtained another victory here. We've beaten back those 2 armies. I think there might be a... I think there's a photo opportunity now. I see a thumbnail opportunity for Grimgor. Strike me a pose, Grimgor. Is that a good thumbnail? What do you reckon? Shut up and end the battle? Okay. Let's do that idea. A close victory for Grimgor Ironhide and Bladeb Squigbeard. Squidubs, if you will. And now, with all that destroyed, with all those Dwarven armies beaten down, they're not going to have much... Oh, we got 3 grand from that. They're not going to have too much left to defend with. So we may be able to push on them and take some more of their stuff, if not all of their stuff. Got follower. Zufbar have been destroyed. Oh shit. Avaland have been destroyed. Oh Jesus, everyone's getting destroyed. It must have been the Chaos Warriors. Yep. Zufbar are definitely gone. That kind of makes me worry that I'm next. Because they were there, so there's only here and... Oh dear. Looks like I might have to start preparing for the Chaos Warriors. Which is not good news. I'm going to start reinforcing this army right down now. Get some trolls in there. And some arrows. Yeah, why not? And as for Avaland... Well, it looks like it was Barak Var who took out Avaland because they were here. And now they are not. So we've got to keep an eye out for the Chaos Warriors and always for Barak Var because I do not trust them. But Karak Azul are pretty weak at the moment. I've beaten them back. They don't have much left in either of their armies, so I could pretty much just steamroll through them now. Could assassinate somebody just for the kicks. There's a level 7. Let's try and get rid of him. Hey, critical success. Level 7 general assassinated. Awesome. That's just going to add insult to injury. We're still building stuff up. Armies are replenishing. We were recruiting some trolls before. We got some big uns coming. Can we get some trolls? Apparently not. Why can't we get trolls? We can't do global, that's why. Bludget Face Smasher has a skill point. Which one is he again? I can't remember. He's the one... Okay, he's this one. He's the one I'm running around. So I think I might try to make him useful in some fashion. So we'll make him an assassin. Yes. We'll make him an assassin. So he can deal with any enemy lords, agents, anyone who needs to be dead. He can sort them out. Bladub's also got a skill point. What should he have? Maybe some more spells. Maybe an extra spell or two. I can make one of his spells stronger. That sounds good. Let's do that. Minus 34 weapon attack and minus 22 weapon damage for 29 seconds. That is a game changer on a unit. Now let's see what happens. Dum 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 dum. Oh, Karak Azul. They're going to want some peace, of course. There's nothing else they could possibly want. They're offering us a little bit of money. Okay. Maybe this isn't a bad idea. I could then focus on Barak Var, who are getting quite large. They've got all of that. But then Karak Azul only has all this left, so I could start to push on them and get rid of them. Top Knots are down here as well. And I do have the Chaos Warriors to possibly worry about, so I don't want to be at war with the Chaos Warriors and Karak Azul. I would like to get stuck into Barak Var though, and start pushing them down a bit. But then it does seem slightly wasteful when I've got Karak Azul on the back foot, and they're quite weakened. I could steamroll them possibly. So that's a chance to get rid of them, but then it'll give Barak Var time to get even stronger. I think I'm going to...